get cracking?
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good. Have you got your block?
Yeah, I've got my block. I just take my socks off.
All right, we're going to start, take your socks off and we'll start sitting down today.
Right, cool. I might have to put my finger on the floor so I can see you.
All right, okay, just do whatever you need to do and then we can change it when we go to stand up.
Can you see me mat there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, just come to sitting down. Nice. Bring your legs to that cross-legged position wherever you feels comfortable for you.
I can't get him up there yet, though.
Don't worry. Don't try and force it, because I've done that before and ended up hurting my knee, and it's not nice.
Yeah, and I'll probably get stuck there, probably the rest of
That's why I don't push myself, because I'm like, if I get stuck in that position, I'm not going to be able to get myself out. So just come to this nice, comfortable seated position. Let's just roll your shoulders back and relax. Try and relax all your muscles in your body and around your torso, and maybe just give your neck a little bit of a gentle rotation backwards and forwards and round, and then the opposite way. Nice. And then just come to a place of stillness and close down your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Take the tension out of your forehead and your jaw. Sitting up tall so that crown of your head feels like it's reaching towards the ceiling. And take a deep breath in through your nose and let it go through your mouth. And another one, inhale and let it go. And then just draw your awareness to that space between your eyebrows. Allow your thoughts to drift in and out if that's what's happening this morning. Acknowledge those thoughts, but try not to let them bother you too much. Just know that they're there. And then begin to make your inhales and your exhales a little bit longer and a little bit deeper. Breathing in, exhaling all that new air. And then as you breathe out, just releasing anything that no longer serves you or serves your body. Next inhale, I'd like you to take the breath up through the abdomen, expanding through your belly, and then into your rib cage and your chest. And then as you exhale, release your chest, allow your rib cage to fall and allow your abdomen to fall, drawing your navel back towards your spine. Breathing in, belly rises, chest expands. Maybe send the breath up to the shoulders and the collarbones. And then on your exhale, release your breath from your shoulders, your collarbones, chest, and belly. Let's see if we can extend the inhale now. So maybe breathing in for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe pausing at the top. And then exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe a slight external retention. Pause here. And then we go again and see if we can increase the count of breath to 5. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe pause. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On this last inhale, I want you to take the breath all the way up to the crown of your head. So breathing in deeply, allowing it to open through your abdomen, through your chest, through your rib cage, all the way to the top of your head. And when you get there, see if you can sip in a little bit more air. And then just gently release the breath all the way down. And when you come to the base of that exhale, just dip your chin towards your chest and start to breathe in your natural rhythm of breathing. And then let's flutter open your eyes and lift your gaze, and we'll start to make some movements. So let's roll the shoulders up and back.
I still had the light show there again when I do that.
It's what? Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
that's brilliant. That's really good, you know. I wish I don't really experience that much. Like, I wish I did. Okay, taking your next inhale, we're going to breathe in and reach the arms high. Maybe your palms touch, relax your shoulders. And as you exhale, bring your energy down to your heart. 2 more times. Inhale. Scoot those arms high, really pull together that energy and then bring it down to your heart as you exhale. Last time, inhale. And breathe out. All right, placing your left hand on the floor. Take a deep inhale, raise.
Get the breathing right, don't they? When you do the movement and you get the breathing right with the movement, it feels really good.
It does, yeah. Yeah, definitely. So right. Placing your left hand down, and then take an inhale and raise your right arm. And then as you exhale, you're going to come over into that side bend.
So breathe in and exhale side bend.
Breathe in. And then breathe out, bring the arm over your head. Maybe your gaze comes up to the ceiling. Nice. Inhale, come back. And exhale, release. So right hand comes to the floor this time. Inhale, raise the left arm. And then as you exhale, let's open out into the other side of your body, your left side of your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, drop your hand. All right, we're going to come into Baddha Konasana, which is bound angle pose. So bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to come out to the side. Okay, it's just allowing this opening in the front of your hips here. So maybe just grabbing onto your ankles or your feet, wherever's comfortable. We're going to take a deep inhale, lift through the sides of your body. Then as you exhale, just fold and hinge at your hips and maybe come forwards. See if you can feel the length in the back of your spine. You can come off your block if you want, or you can...
I like it on the block, it makes it easier.
Yeah, brilliant. And then as you fold forwards, try and keep that spine straight, and you'll be able to feel the opening just across the front of your groin.
Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah. How do you breathe for this one?
Just keep breathing in and out.
No.
Yes. So inhaling, you're trying to lengthen your spine, and then as you exhale, you may be trying to just fold slightly deeper to bring your chest closer to your feet. Doesn't matter how far down you go. All right, nice. Take an inhale, and then we're just going to slowly release. Come all the way back up. Bring our knees together, and remove the block. And come down onto your bottom and just pop the block out of the way. And you're going to send your left leg out to the front and flex your left foot. And then bring your right foot onto the inside of your thigh. Yeah, we're going to fold forwards. So take an inhale, lengthen, straighten up through the sides of your body. And as you exhale, let's fold forwards. So creep the hands forward. Nice. Keep the gaze just beyond just like straight in front of you. Nice. And really feel the stretch down the back of your hamstring and the back of your leg. Breathe in and breathe out.
I feel it more in the groin than the hamstring.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Well, that's good as well. Take an inhale and come all the way back. And then we'll switch sides. So bring the left leg in, send the right leg out. Allow the left foot to come on the inside of the right leg. And then take an inhale to lengthen through your body, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, to creep forwards. Again, feeling the opening in your groin, maybe a bit of length down that right leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Let's cross our legs. Take a deep inhale, lift through the body, and exhale, let's just fold forwards. Nice. Gaze can come beyond your fingertips. And then inhale, come all the way back. And let's come into tabletop. So just move yourself around. We're coming into this nice flat back shape. Hands about shoulder width apart and underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread nice and wide. Tops of the feet on the mat and knees about hip distance apart. So we go through some cats and cows. So taking an inhale, you're going to arch your spine, lift your gaze, and lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Lovely. Exhale, round your back. Draw your belly button in and up and gaze towards your knees. And really push the mat away from you. Feel like your shoulder blades are really coming up apart here. Inhaling into your cow. And then exhaling back into your cat. Nice. Inhale into your cow. Lovely. Gaze comes up. Exhale to your cat. Inhale back to center. All right, we're going to try something different. So next inhale, I want you to take your left leg out to the side and plant the sole of your foot on the floor. If you've got the space. So you've got a nice straight left leg and you're just feeling that opening there across the hips. Okay, so take an inhale.
You stretch that leg as far as you can then, or
just wherever feels comfortable for you. So if you have to bring it a little bit closer into your body, that's fine. If it's only coming to here, that's fine. Wherever's comfortable and feels natural for you to do that. So take
your back foot, you keep that straight.
Yeah, keep your back foot straight, yeah. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, just come to sit back onto that back foot.
Oh, God.
All right, inhale, comes back up. Exhale, just releases, comes back down. All right, one more. Inhale, comes back up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back to this tabletop, and we're going to switch sides. So bring the left leg back in, and we go to the right. So extend the right leg out to the side. Plant, yeah, nice, okay. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, sit back onto that left heel. Lovely. Breathe in, come forwards, and breathe out. Let's come back. Last time, inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, come forwards, release that leg. Okay. We'll just run through one more cat and cow. So inhale to your cow, exhale to your cat.
You look at your knees when you exhale.
Yeah. You're really feeling like you're pushing the mat away from you, and your back's really round and you're separating your shoulder blades. Okay, inhale comes all the way back to this flat back tabletop. And then we take an inhale, lengthen your right leg to the back of the room. All right, flex your right foot. And then inhale, bring your knee to your nose, and then step your right foot through. Okay, come into this low lunge. Take an inhale and rise. So shuffle, yeah, nice. Great alignment, great adjustment there for your alignment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands on the floor. Frame your foot. Ground down through your left hand. And then take an inhale and raise that right hand all the way to the ceiling. You're twisting the body round.
It's like the world's greatest stretch, that one.
Brilliant. Twist up. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, Breathe in to raise your hand high. And then as you breathe out, maybe bring your arm behind you. So you can come on to the outer edge of your right foot here, just to give yourself a little bit more space in your hips. So you can allow your right knee to come out to the side.
Keep your hips straight with the mat.
Pardon?
You're keeping your hips straight with your mat.
Well, yeah, you're keeping your hips square to the front of the mat, but if you're wanting to feel a little bit more depth in the stretch, allow your right knee just to come out to the side of the mat slightly. So, like this, like that.
I really feel that.
Yeah, good, good, good. All right, so bringing your arm back to frame your front foot. All right, tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Okay, take an inhale, we're going to rise into a high lunge. Nice, okay, breathe in. And then breathe out, we're going to come back down, frame that foot, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. And then we're going to sink back into this half splits. Okay, so flexing the right foot and sinking the bum down. Nice, okay, try and keep your back nice and long. You don't need to come and sit down onto your heel. You can just come to here where you've got that right leg lengthened out. Okay, brilliant. Inhale, come forwards. And then exhale, we come back, straighten out the right leg.
You know what, that's easier than it was last week.
Well, oh good, that's amazing. That means you must have like lengthened it out and getting some movement in, some more mobility. Awesome. Okay, inhale, come forwards. Exhale, release. Inhale, back to center. And then we're going to switch sides. So send that right leg back and we'll do it on the left side. So inhale, lengthen your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. And then bring your left foot forwards. Okay, nice. Take an inhale, rise into this low lunge. Lovely. And then exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Ground through that right arm and then inhale, twist to the left and lift your left arm up to the ceiling. Lovely. Relax your left shoulder. Breathe in. And if you want to go further, you can take your arm behind you, come onto the outer edge of your left foot to give yourself a little bit more space in your hips. Brilliant. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, we're going to come all the way back to center. And then you're going to tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Take an inhale, rise into a high lunge. Embrace the wobbles, nice. Ground down through your feet, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toe, and then exhale, come into this half splits. So lengthen down that left leg, flexing your left foot. Nice. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, half splits. One more. Inhale, creep forwards. Exhale, half splits. All right, lovely. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to come back to tabletop. And then we're going to leave the knees where they are, leave the hips where they are, and take an inhale and creep forwards and come into this extended puppy dog pose, Anahatasana. So you bring your chest to the floor and feeling a really nice extension and opening through your shoulders and your upper back. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe your chin comes to the floor. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, you're going to creep your hands all the way back. Back into this tabletop, and then we'll make our way through to downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, inhale, lift your knees. Exhale, send your tailbone all the way to the ceiling and keep a bend in your knees.
Are you supposed to have your knees bent or can you have them straight?
Well, if you've got them straight, like you have there, then the length of your spine's not lengthened enough. So if you bend your knees and then lift your tailbone up and look towards your knees, keep bending in your knees. Yeah, yes, there. Okay, and then you're relaxing your shoulders, so you're feeling as if the creases of your elbows are coming forwards. So these are the creases of your elbows here. Feeling like you want to turn them a little bit so that they're facing forwards. Okay, gaze towards your feet. Nice, breathe in and breathe out. Next inhale, you're going to creep your hands all the way back to your feet. So keep that bend in your knee. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe just give yourself a ragdoll shake out. So bring your hands to your elbows. Maybe just shake it out a little bit. Let everything just hang out here in your forward fold. And then bring your hands to the floor. Take an inhale, come into this halfway lift with a flat spine. Your crown of your head is reaching all the way forwards. Exhale your forward fold, bend your knees, plant your hands on the floor, let your head drop. Inhale your root to rise, ground down through your feet, raise your hands, come all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, nice. Do you want to shift the...
the sensation that.
Is that
the sensation?
Yes, yeah, kind of, yeah. Do you want to move the camera so that we can up so that we can see you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right.
But how many weeks have we been doing this now?
Do you want to lift it up a little bit more? Cool. I think this is week 4.
Is it week 4?
Oh, you have to go a little bit down. Sorry.
But I can tell you, definitely can feel a difference in your flexibility.
Brilliant. Right. If you move your mat back a little bit. Yeah, perfect. That's really good. That's amazing. I'm so glad that you can feel a little bit of a difference in your flexibility. That's what it's all about, really. And it's going to be good for you in the long run if you keep this up. Obviously, like going into your 60s and your 70s and whatever, your limbs are just going to become more flexible. You're going to give yourself a lot more chance to sort of prevent injury and everything, which is going to be great. Okay, so we're going to start at the top of the mat. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose, with your big toes touching, slither of air in between your heels. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and then back down your back. Palms facing forwards. Take a deep inhale through your nose and let it go through your mouth. Okay, breathe in, send your hands high. Breathe out, forward fold, hinge at your hips, bending your knees, chest to thighs, head to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, let's fold down and step the right foot to the back of the mat. Take an inhale, we're going to rise into this high lunge. Nice, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, you're going to lift and lengthen through your spine. Then as you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Okay.
Is that the warrior pose, that one?
No, you're leaving, it is kind of like that, but you're leaving your back heel lifted. So we're just twisting the torso. So you can bend your back knee a little bit and we're just feeling the twist across the body here. Okay, next inhale brings you back up into a high lunge. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Yeah, lovely. Inhale comes back up. Exhale, you're going to bring your hands around your back. Clasp your hands, draw your knuckles down towards your bottom. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, we're going to fold forwards into a humble warrior. Okay, lifting the arms as high as they can go. Nice. Okay, breathe in. And as you breathe out, release the arms. Come to frame the front foot. Drop your back knee and untuck your toes. Okay, from here, ground down through your right hand. Take an inhale and lift that left arm up to the ceiling. Lovely, okay. So the here is where, yeah, so reach back. And then if you do want to take it further, allow that left leg to come out to the side.
Oh, yeah.
So you're opening through the front of your hips.
Yeah.
Lift your back foot. Nice. So you're keeping your chest nice and open. Yeah, brilliant. Amazing, that looks perfect. And then if you can grab hold of your back foot by see if you can keep your chest lifted. Don't force it if it's not there. So if you just lower your right foot. Oh, well done. Okay, so if you lower your right foot and just practice with this opening of your chest. So your left arm's coming back and your chest is lifting towards the ceiling. And then just lift your back foot. And eventually, nice. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come all the way back round to center. Release everything. Nice. Tuck your back toes.
Stretches your front thigh.
It does, yeah. It does. Tuck your back toes and lift your knee. And then as you exhale, you're going to send your left foot to meet your right and come into a high plank. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Chest comes to the floor. Keep your elbows in at your rib cage. Drop your feet. Engage through your glutes. Inhale to your low cobra. So length through your neck here. Exhale, knees bend, toes tuck. Tailbone comes high, downward facing dog. Lovely. Next inhale, left leg lifts. As you exhale, bring the left foot forwards. Plant it in between your hands. Nice. Inhale, rise into this high lunge. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale one more time. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step forwards with your right. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Send those arms all the way above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice, let's do the other side. Take a deep inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Okay. Take an inhale, we're going to rise into this high lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to twist to the left. Yeah, nice, okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, you twist the opposite way. Breathe in. Nice, breathing out. Inhale, come all the way back to this high lunge. Exhale, bring your hands around your back, clasp your hands, draw your shoulders back and down. Take a deep inhale, and then we exhale, humble warrior. So your chest is coming down to the floor. Send those arms as high as you can go. Brilliant. Your arms are definitely higher than they were last week.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. One more inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, drops the hands, frames that front foot, and then drop your back knee and untuck your toes. Okay. Heel toe that right foot out slightly. Ground down through your left hand, and then take an inhale and reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. Nice, okay. So you can come onto the outer edge of your right foot, send your knee out slightly, and reach that right arm back. Really feel the opening across the front of your hips. Lovely. And then if you can lift that back foot, try and keep your chest lifted. Try and keep that lifting in your chest and the opening through the right side of your body. So it doesn't matter if you don't reach your foot straight away. That's something that you can work on. Brilliant. Amazing. Well done. Well done. And then keep that chest lifted. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's release. Nice. Frame that front foot. Tuck the toes. Toes and lift the back leg.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, step back to a high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes, chest onto the floor, elbows in at the body. Drop your feet. Take an inhale, low cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, bend your knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lovely, keep those knees bent. Gaze towards your feet, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot comes forward, plant it in between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Frame the front foot. Step forwards. Both feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. How do you feel?
Yeah, amazing.
Brilliant. Right, we're going to run through.
It starts to get me breathing right with the moves.
Yeah, that's like what I told you when we first started, is that's the hardest bit, but then like the more you practice, honestly, the more you breathing will just become like this natural process of every time you move from one posture to another, you know whether to inhale or exhale, so it becomes like a little sort of rhythmic kind of movement.
Yeah, well, it starts to get to know some of the manoeuvres, so it's, when you know the manoeuvre, you can do the breathing with it. Yeah,
definitely, definitely. Right, okay, let's go and do that again, but we're going to add on. All right, so bring your big toes to touch. Let's come to mountain posture. Shoulders back and down, palms facing forwards. Take a deep breath in through your nose, release it through your mouth. Inhale, let's rise, raise the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the right leg back. Take an inhale, rise, high lunge. Okay, nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, plant the hands on the floor. Drop the back knee and untuck your toe. We're going to take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to come back into this half splits. Nice. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, come back. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, come back. And then come all the way back up on the inhale. Ground down through your right hand. Take an inhale, lift and twist. Okay, lovely. Maybe send that knee out to the side. Maybe reach back. Maybe grab your foot. Lovely, keep breathing. Keep opening through that chest and sending that left shoulder down.
I just had a cramp then in the back.
Oh no. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take an inhale and come all the way back. Okay, tuck that back toe and lift the back leg. And then we're going to send the left leg back to meet the right, come into a high plank. So drop the bottom a little bit, bring it up, yes, nice. Inhale, exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes, chest comes onto the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana, so a little back bend here. Exhale, knees bend, toes tuck, downward facing dog. Okay, next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot comes forward, plant it in between your hands. Lovely. Breathe in, come all the way up to this high lunge. All right, we're going to take a humble warrior again, but we're going to do it with eagle arms. So if you remember from last week, we brought the left arm under the right and palms to touch. Yeah, lovely. Okay, inhale, you're going to lift the elbows. And then exhale, you're going to fold forwards, humble warrior. Okay, nice. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, you're going to release your arms, and bring your right hand onto the inside of your right foot. Okay, pivot on the left foot so that it comes into, so the outside of your left foot is parallel with the back of the mat. And then inhale, lift that left arm. Nice, yes. Breathe in, breathe out. Next inhale, you ground down through your right foot and we come all the way up to warrior two. Lovely. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Gaze down that right middle finger. Keep a bend in your front knee. Nice, okay. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, we're going to reverse the warrior. So right arm comes up, left arm comes behind, and you gaze up to the ceiling. Lovely. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, straighten out your front leg. Bring your hands to your hips and heel toe your back foot in slightly. Okay, so the back foot is still parallel with the back of the mat. Toes, right toes are pointing forwards. Take an inhale and bring your arms to shoulder height. Nice. Breathe in again. Send your arms forwards. So your right arm is coming forwards. Yeah, keep your legs straight. And then exhale, allow your right hand to come down to your right shin. And really open across the chest here. This is your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, we come all the way back up. Exhale, windmill the arms down, come into a runner's lunge. Lovely. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, we'll do it on the opposite side. I'm going to switch sides just so I'm not facing away from you, but you can stay at the top there, because then you're going to end up turning towards the camera then. Okay. So come into this mountain posture once again. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Breathe in, hands come high. Breathe out, forward fold. Uttanasana, bend the knees, head comes to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot to the back of the room. Take an inhale, rise, come into this high lunge. Lovely. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, you're going to bring the arms behind the back. Grasp the arms, draw the shoulders down and away from the body, and then humble warrior. Lift the arms. Nice, okay, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, release the arms, frame the front foot and drop the back knee and untuck the toes. Okay, heel toe that right foot out to the side slightly and bring your hands on the inside of your leg. Yeah, ground down through your left hand. And then take an inhale and reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Lovely. Maybe come onto the outer edge of your right foot. Lift that back leg and then swing that arm around. So you're coming into this, like, making this rainbow shape with your arm. Yeah, nice. And then keep your chest open here. Then see if you can grab onto your foot. Nice, okay, lift your chest, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, we're going to come all the way back. Heel toe that foot back into the center. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, and then send your right foot back to come into high plank. So bring your shoulders a little bit further forward. Yes, nice. Inhale, exhale, knees lower. Chest comes to the floor, chin comes to the floor, elbows in at the rib cage, drop the feet, engage through your glutes, inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, knees bend, toes tuck, tailbone comes high, downward facing dog. Okay. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot comes forward, plant it in between your hands. And then take an inhale, we rise. High lunge, breathe in, Breathe out. This time, right arm comes under left. Hands come to meet, thumbs towards the face. Brilliant. Breathe in, lift the elbows. As we breathe out, humble warrior. Fold forwards, hinge at those hips. Okay, take an inhale. Exhale. Release your hands, bring your left hand onto the inside of your left foot. Pivot on your right foot. And then take an inhale and raise that right arm. Lovely. Really feel if you can spin that right shoulder around to open through your chest a little bit more. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, ground down through your left foot. Ground down through your right foot and come up to warrior two. Okay, so keep that left leg bent. Gaze is down your left middle finger. Lovely. Lovely shapes. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, you're going to reverse your warrior. Left arm comes up, right arm comes down. Yes, nice. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale comes all the way back to center. Straighten your left leg and then heel toe your right foot in slightly. So we're straightening out both legs. Left feet are pointing towards the top of the mat and your right foot is still parallel with the back. Okay, arms at shoulder height. Take an inhale, let's reach forwards. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up, maybe your gaze comes up. Breathe in, breathe out. Next, inhale. Windmill the arms down, come into this runner's lunge. And then step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, what I'm going to do just now before we finish, we're going to practice that dancer pose that we did last week.
Which one's that one? Is standing on one leg?
Standing on one leg and you're coming forward, yeah. Just to see how your balance is. Are you ready?
Tell me the pose again then.
Pardon?
Tell me the pose again.
It's called dancer pose.
Yeah, how do you do it again?
Right, okay, yeah. So we're grounding down through our left leg.
Yeah.
Making sure that it's really stable and strong. And then you're finding somewhere on your wall to look at that's not moving. Right? Bring your right hand out to the side and let your thumb face the back of the wall. So your thumb's facing the back of the wall, so your palm's facing forwards. Right? And then you're grabbing hold of your right foot from the inside of your foot. So if you lift your back foot, yeah, so you can leave your grip like that, or you can twist your grip, flip your grip. So it's like you're gripping your foot from the inside. Yeah. Let me see where your hand is. It's really difficult without actually being there. But
so I can have the inside of it.
Yeah.
Have it inside or the outside.
So bring your hand so it's like that. Thumb to, yeah, but your palm wants to face forwards. I mean, face to the side of the room. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then lift your leg. Yeah. And then grab it from the inside.
Inside foot.
Yeah, yes. Oh, that was a bit of a shout. Yes, perfect. Right, okay. So from there, you're going to raise that left arm. Take an inhale, lift your left arm to the ceiling. Nice. And then as you exhale, you're going to kick your right foot into your right hand. And imagine you're kicking that foot away. You're hinging in your hips just slightly and you're kicking the foot. So from here, just see if you can just don't worry about bending forwards or whatever. Just see if you can kick the foot into the hand. It's like you're lifting.
The upper torso as straight as possible.
Pardon?
The upper torso as straight as possible.
Yeah. So this is a back bend, so it's more about opening your chest. Nice. Strong through that left leg, Bez. Lovely. Yes, amazing. Keep breathing through the posture. Oh, incredible. One more inhale and a release. Yes, nice one. Well done. That was brilliant. We'll do it on the other leg as well. Okay. So grounding down through your right leg this time. Okay. Lifting your left leg. Yeah. And then grabbing it from the inside. Yeah, perfect. So find that spot on the wall that's
The spot. So left leg.
Yeah, so grab your left leg. Okay, brilliant. And just find your balance. Really feel comfortable in this position. Yes, and then kick back. Remember your breath. Amazing.
It's not as good on this side.
You just, it all depends on what side it's sort of dominant like, and sometimes it's different on one side to the other. Brilliant. That's amazing, Bez. Like that's progress from last week though as well.
Oh.
Yes. Yay! Yay! That's awesome. And then on the other, what's the other side like? Yes! Yes, that's so much better than the first time that we did it. That was awesome. Right, okay, I've got a special one to finish with. It's called Pigeon Pose. I don't know if I won't say it's quite advanced, but it will really help to open out through your hips. Okay, not your pelvis. So what we'll do is we'll come to downward facing dog. So come back to your mountain posture at the front of your mat. And then take a deep inhale, hands come high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, and we're going to step straight back into downward facing dog. Okay, right, so this time, you lift your right leg on the inhale. Then on the exhale, you bring your right knee to your right wrist and bring your right foot to your left wrist. And then you come to sink your hips down. So you're lowering that back leg. Yeah. Doesn't matter if that leg is like diagonal. Okay. And then untuck your back toe. Yeah, untuck your back toe.
Is it resting on the floor or is it floating there? I can't tell.
No, sorry, it's on the floor. So you come in, you bring, yes, right. And then untuck your left toe. And see if you can sit up straight. You might need your block here, right? Because it's really good to put your block underneath your right bum cheek to sit your block on your right bum, to sit your bum cheek on your block. Yeah, so that'll just help. Yeah, that'll help to support your right hip. So what you're doing is you're trying to make sure that that left leg is straight behind you. And then you're sinking your hips down, okay? Keeping your hands on the floor and lifting your chest. Can you feel that across the whole front of your right hip?
Yeah, it feels really good, that.
Yeah, okay, right. Take an inhale. If you want to go into it a little bit deeper, you can creep your hands forward and come onto your forearms. Nice. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good.
Good, good. This is a really, really nice posture for really just opening out through those hips. Okay, take one more breath. And then slowly come all the way back up. Okay, you're going to tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. And then you're going to swoop that right leg back to downward facing dog. Okay, and then we're going to do it on the other side. So left leg lifts. And then left knee to left wrist, left foot to right wrist.
Left foot. Left,
So your left knee comes to your left wrist.
Oh, your left. No.
And then your left foot comes to your right wrist. And you take the block and place it under your left sitting bone. And allow your right leg to go out. Nice. Have you got that? That block underneath your sit bone?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, make sure your right leg is nice and long behind you. Okay, and then take an inhale and lift your chest. And then maybe as you exhale, just creep your hands forwards and see if you can come onto your forearms. Keep your left foot flexed, because that will protect. So your left foot, the one that's bent, keep it flexed, because that will protect your left knee joint. Okay, we'll come down, breathing in. It's a really restorative posture, this. You can come to this anytime if you're just feeling like you want a bit of opening through your hips. All right, and then inhale, let's come all the way back up. Remove the block. Tuck the back toe, lift the right knee, and then send your leg back to downward facing dog. Okay.
Knee that as well.
It's what, sorry?
Next is your knee.
Yes, yeah, good. All right, next inhale, let's come down to child's pose. So bring your knees to the floor, bring your big toes to touch, and sink your hips back down. Send your arms wide, and let's come to rest in child's pose. Taking a couple of breaths here. Okay, next inhale, let's come back to tabletop and then twist yourself around onto your bottom. And allow your legs to come out long. And we'll sit in staff pose for a couple of breaths here in Dandasana. So if you've got any fleshy bits of your bum, like I have, underneath your buttocks, then move them out of the way and then we can just sit nice and tall.
Not that problem. You
got a bony bum?
Yeah. It's exercise.
Brilliant. Okay. If it's too difficult to straighten your legs out and keep your chest lifted and your torso straight, you can keep a bend in your knees so that it's easier to lift your body. So if we're sitting up straight, bring your hands to the sides and just imagine you've got like somebody pulling that piece of string from the crown of your head and they're lifting you up, so you've got a really nice straight spine. Okay, take an inhale and raise your hands high. And as you exhale, we're going to forward fold. So keep that spine long, hinge from your hips, and forward fold. Okay, maybe you can grab your feet, maybe you can grab your ankles. Try not to pull too much on them. This is just a nice folding shape. So if we're taking an inhale, lengthening through your spine, lifting out of your hips, and exhaling, forward folding. Lovely. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, creep your hands all the way back. And then we're going to bend our knees, bring the soles of our feet to the floor, and we're going to come down. You might want to move your camera down actually, because we're going to come down onto our backs now. Maybe just shift the camera down so you can see me and the camera can see you a little better. Yeah, lovely. All right. So bending your knees. Allow your arms to come out wide and keep your chest lifted. So we're just going to roll down the vertebrae to come down onto the mat. So big inhale. And then as you exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, allow yourself to come down onto the mat. Lovely. All right, so bring your hands by your side. We'll finish with a little bridge pose. Palms flat on the floor. Soles of the feet pressed into the mat and bring them a little bit closer to your bottom. Tuck your chin towards your chest so you can feel length through the back of your neck, and then grounding down through your feet, grounding down through your palms. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, let's lift the hips, keeping that chin towards your chest to protect your neck. Lifting your hips, engage through your glutes and engage through your quads. Lovely. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, gently lower back down. Okay, nice. Let's just rock the hips and the knees from side to side. Okay. And then send your left leg long. And draw your right knee in towards your chest. Using your left hand, placing it on your right knee, and then sending your right arm out to the side. Okay, take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, let's guide your right knee over to the left.
Over to the left.
Over to the left, yeah. And then your gaze might come over your right arm. So try and keep your right shoulder flat onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it all the way back to center. Bring your gaze back. Draw your left knee in to meet your right. So draw your left knee in. Yeah, give yourself a squeeze. And then release your right leg onto the floor. Left knee in at your chest. Place your right hand onto your left knee. And then send your left arm out wide. Okay, and then using your right hand, take a deep inhale. Exhale, guide your left leg over to the right hand side. And your gaze might come over your left shoulder. Left shoulder stays rooted to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale. And then release all the way back to center. Release your gaze back to center. Draw both of your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe rock from side to side. Massaging through your spine. And then, I'm not sure if I've done this one with you, or maybe I did it on the first week, but we'll come into happy baby. So send the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab onto the soles of your feet with your hands and draw your knees towards your towards your armpits, sorry. Yes, nice. And see if you can get the whole length of your back on the floor. And then maybe you can rock from side to side, just in this little happy baby. Enjoy the movements. Brilliant. Okay. And then let's release the legs. Send them all the way down to the bottom of your mat. Let your ankles and your feet just hang out to the sides. Draw your arms down by your sides. Let your palms face the ceiling. Dip your chin towards your chest so you're lengthening through the back of your neck. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw and your forehead. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. One more, breathe in. And let it go. Shavasana. Start to make your breathing a little bit deeper and a little bit longer. Maybe make some gentle movements in your wrists, in your fingers, in your toes and your ankles. And if you feel like you need one today, give yourself a full body stretch. Sending your arms out above your head, maybe pointing your toes, maybe just really tensing all those muscles in your body. And then relaxing. And then drawing your knees in towards your chest for one last big hug. And rocking over onto your right hand side, using your arm as a pillow for your head. And then just using your left arm to guide you up to a seated position on your mat. Onto cross-legged. If you want to use your block, you can. You don't have to. We're not going to be here for that long. And then bring your hands to heart center. Maybe close your eyes again and just dip your chin towards your chest. Relax your shoulders and draw your gaze inwards. Take a deep inhale through your nose and let it go through your mouth. Now, I might try and finish the practice today with one Om. So if you want to join in, you can. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. But I'm going to direct us to breathe in. And then as we breathe out, we just chant Om. So deep inhale. Exhale to Om. Om. Thank you for letting me guide you through your practice this morning, Bez. It's an honour and a pleasure as always. Namaste.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Good, good, good.
I say before I should chat for yoga.
Pardon?
I actually feel the benefits of it. It's unbelievable. The difference I'm feeling today. Everything just feels a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm. That's what that's good. That's what it's supposed to do for you. It's really liberating, in terms of like how good your body feels after it. There's so many people that will say, "Oh, I'm not doing yoga because I'm not flexible enough," and it's like, well, you come to yoga to get flexible, so that's why you would start it in the first place. Yep.
Sorry. I was speaking over Amy.
No, it's all right. I was going to say, what were you going to say?
I know what you're saying because I was like the world's most unflexible person. I've still not got any flexibility, but I can feel the improvement, you know what I mean? And I can feel my way. I'm on my way to like, you know, my hips opening up, my groin starts to open up. I can feel like the hamstrings, that was so much easier this week after that last week's session.
Brilliant.
I did suffer that nice sort of pain after last week's hamstrings. I couldn't believe that I was there. I had that sort of pain from doing yoga. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit mental, isn't it? Because you don't think you're gonna get that sort of stretch or that sort of exercise out of it. But yeah, it can really. I've had sessions before where I've come away and the next day I'm like, oh my God, my body is aching. But yeah, it's really good. And the more you do it as well, the more you might even feel like you want to get into like the spiritual side of it. I don't know if that's something that would be on your wavelength, but it's a really kind of just learn about the philosophy and the history around it is really lovely as well, because it's not just postures, it's so many other things. It's fantastic. It's a really fantastic practice.
Yeah, well, I have read these books. It's called Return of the Warriors. It's about like the Toltec teachings. So I already do the Toltec stuff, you know what I mean?
All right, brilliant. What's it called? Toltec teachings?
Toltec, T-O-L-C, I can't spell it, I'm rubbish at spelling. But Theon Mares, T-H-E-U-N, M-A-R-E-S, Mares.
Okay.
So I already, I've been following that, walking the path of the heart, as you say, for a while, but for quite a few years now. But the yoga's adding to the body, you know what I mean? As well.
Amazing. No, that's brilliant. I'm so glad that it's helping you. And it's yeah, it's a pleasure to be able to teach you as well. So I'm really glad that it's doing you some good.
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. I really look forward to it. And unfortunately, in the week, because I'm that busy, I'm only doing the sun salutations.
That's fine. That's all you need sometimes, because like everyone's got busy lives. So even if you just, it's like I was saying last week, even if you just do a couple of sun salutations a day, you're still getting something in.
Well, what I can say for anybody who is watching and doubt that yoga can actually make a difference in your life, I can categorically say now, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you feel a bit daft giving it all that, you know what I mean? Because it's pretty unmanly sometimes, you know what I mean? But it does actually, I can definitely 100% say I feel the benefit, and I've only done like 4 proper sessions and a little 20-minute one, and I feel so much more flexible already.
Woo! Yay! That's what we like to hear. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
all right, Bez. Okay, well, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your weekend. Now, I'll say, take care.
Ciao for now.
All right, I'll see you next week.
In a bit, right.
Bye.
Oh, I could hardly get up.